There is the boy from the fancy part of Broadmeadows. He's got a bit of support around here.
His opponent fighting out of the red corner, training out of the skin gym, wearing white tie shorts with black piping. Official weight 60.3 kilograms. He hails from Dandenong, ladies and gentlemen, Suleiman Hashemi.
Hashemi draped in the flag of his native Afghanistan. And as I said, the mail on him is that he is tough, but not only that, oh my God, the bloke, he looks, he takes it so cool, ice water running through his veins.
Your charge on this contest, congratulations, special ladies. IKBF featherweight, East Coast title on the line. Sullivan Hashimi, Sullivan Hamza. Red one.
Round one. IKBF, East Coast title. Tume Hamza in the blue. Shorts, chops the leg of Suleiman Hashimi. And I called him one of the most composed fighters going around, young fighters, Suleiman Hashimi. But early he wants to make a statement, it appears, against Tume Hamza. Very early in Suleiman's career, but there are big raps on this kid, originally from Afghanistan. Look at him just sitting in behind his gloves. He's copped a few heavy early kicks from the boy from Roxburgh Park, and there's another. It's not going to worry him. Legs like tree trunks on Hashimi. And the pocket rocket in the blue shorts, Tume Hamza, as always, very, very well conditioned, well prepared. A real step up in class, with no disrespect to our previous fights. You can see this, that both men measure each other because they know that one slip up could mean the end of the night and missing out on the IKBF East Coast belt. This is the first of 3 titles on tonight. You'd think when I'd say that I'd have them all in front of you. I know the last one obviously is Les Clark Jr. and Cyrus Washington, but I'll have a look for the other one in just a tick as the boys get tied up in centre ring. Nothing quite hitting its mark as we move through to the latter stages of our first round. Tume Hamza and Suleiman Hashimi. Hashimi pushing forward with the black anklets. Hamza moves like an absolute jumping spider. He's just so powerful and compact out of that small frame. And then we see it again, although Hashimi comes forward, the more telling blow being a body kick from Tume Hamza. He sort of he hops around more than sort of manoeuvring around. He really goes from sort of spot to spot, if you like, in an instant. Doesn't quite have the hands of Zambides, but I'm sure that'll come in what is a very early fight career, Tume Hamza. The left body kick working well for Hashimi. Hamza tends to turn as he moves away. And that's all. Whoa! A spinning elbow. And a 1-point deduction. That floored Tume Hamza. He is angry. This is a kickboxing fight, and that is as his corner is screaming to him to stay composed. Stay composed and keep your hands up. But Hashimi wants to make hay of the fact that even though he's lost a point, he did just land a spinning back elbow and floor his opponent. A beautiful technique, but illegal in this match. Hamza's hands are up and he's moving well. It's a good sign. His corner have relaxed just a fraction. That must have, geez, they must have been on the edge of their seats there as their charge tries some sort of a spinning heel kick, I think. Not sure. This is heating up. Bit of ill feeling after that illegal technique too. Some really loaded up body shots coming from Tume Hamza. Why throw a rip when you can throw a rolling body kick? But geez, the kid from Afghanistan, Hashimi, in the black and white shorts, he's tough too. He's throwing some beautiful kicks. Really good technician. The Vukovic's have trained him well. Either way, both boys are going to find it hard to walk in the morning. Referee cautioning, Ignatius Mislides cautioning both fighters, but more importantly, cautioning Hamza against turning his head against his opponent when his opponent's coming forward. You can't expect a bloke to just pull up when he's 3 punches into a 5-punch combo because you've turned your head. Much better round.
IKBF featherweight, East Coast title. Seconds out.
Here we go. Seconds down.
Round 3.
Round 3 of 4, an unusual distance of this one. Solomon Hashimi presses forward in those silver and black trunks on Tume Hamza in the blue, red and white. I don't want to call them underpants because I'm sure they've got a real name. Oh, Hamza says, I'll see your illegal elbow on the previous round and raise you a shoulder into the nuts. Both these guys, very good movers. Very impressed with Hashimi, the young bloke who just cops a beautiful rib kick from Hamza. Very impressed with his composure. It was said to us that he was a very composed fighter, but he looks very good. Good on his feet, he's got his eyes open, his hands are up, his guard has been very good. Very good. Tume Hamza is he's a handful. I mentioned Iron Mike Zambides earlier in his career, certainly. He had that movement. The ability to just fire a whipping round kick off the lead leg like Tume did on a switch just then. Hashimi gets inside but doesn't really throw anything with any starch. As I say that, he fells his opponent with a sizable kick to what looked like the thigh region. He presses forward again, 1, 2, 3. Oh, again throws an elbow. Not seen by referee Ignatius Mislides. Must be a difficult thing when you train in Muay Thai to put the elbows away. I know it's frustrated Nathan Corbett on occasion. You just see that opportunity and it's just instinct. A beautiful jumping front kick. Just misses the mark from Suleiman Hashimi. If that had connected, we would be collecting Tume Hamza's head from the next postcode. Again, a technical word from referee Ignatius Mislides. Something completely different, but something to note. There's been a number of potential point losses, stoppages, etc. in this particular bout, and it's good refereeing by Ignatius Mislides because he's managed to title.
Shake hands, boys. Last round. Shake hands. Good luck. Good luck.
This is the fourth and final round.
This one, just the East Coast title from the IKBF. Tume Hamza in the blue, bounces off the ropes, coming forward with Suleiman Hashimi from the Sting Gym. He's had an absolute firecracker put under his bonnet as the kid from Afghanistan, and he knows he needs a stoppage to take the strap. Tume has been around a little longer than that, and he's going to stay off him and look for that straight shot as he does just then. Slips out of the way. A very dangerous young fighter is Suleiman Hashimi, and we will see more of him. The pocket rocket. Tume Hamza, plenty of support for him, and of course Suleiman coming from the local gym. There's busloads for him as well from the Sting Gym. Great to see. This is what makes local fight nights, is when two local boys go at it. It's a little David and Goliath, but vindicated in their decision of both coaches to put these guys in the ring against each other, because it has been a technical showcase as Hamza lands another cracking kick to what must be an aching rib section of Suleiman. But Suleiman, he just keeps coming forward. Just keeps coming forward. He's like Delsum in the old Street Fighter games. He's looking for that straight technique, that big shot. Probably his best shot of the night, earned him a 1-point deduction. A spinning back elbow that felled Hamza in the second. But he hasn't taken a backward step. Sometimes, as I cop a advertising board in my face, sometimes when you cop a 1-point deduction, that can take the wind out of a young fighter, but it hasn't done that here as we got 30 seconds to go for the IKBF East Coast titles. Tume Hamza in the blue with a really marked up left leg, and a really marked up left leg also on Suleiman Hashimi in the silver and black. This is a cracker fight, and I hope we see it again sometime as Hashimi and Hamza both mature throughout their kickboxing careers. That's a slip. It was a a kickboxing version of a cricket crowd catch, that one. Hamza slipped on his backside just as his opponent extended a straight right hand. Well, you'd have to see that one, particularly with the point deduction going the way of Tume Hamza, but he didn't have it all his own weight, you've got to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. Our first judge scored the contest 37-38, blue corner. Our second judge scored the contest 38-39, red corner.
One judge apiece. Hamza in the blue corner.
Our third judge scored the contest 37-39, declaring your winner and new IKBF East Coast champion, red corner.
Oh! I've got to say I didn't see it that way.
Your IKBF East Coast champion, ladies and gentlemen, Solomon Hashimi. Round of applause, guys, for the pocket rocket Tume Hamza. Against the jump fighter.
Even with the point deduction.
No, you.
Interesting.